Hi, everybody. Good morning. Scrap and Lizzie here. Haven't been on for like about a week. I don't know what's going on with me. Well, I do know my main complaint is I have to sit with my legs up and elevated. Oh, good grief! And that just puts a crimp in my lifestyle. But I did want to just come on and say hello. Hopefully, this will be a video and I don't just quit it in the midstream. But I'm working on a mat. I think it's going to be like a bath mat. I'm not sure, but I'll show you what I'm doing. Again, I'm working with wool, and this is my mat that I'm making. It's I'm using this kind of grid mesh here, and all of the pieces are like pieces of wool about this size. I don't know what that is, about 2.5 inches by 3/4 of an inch or an inch. And they're not all the same exact sizes. They're a mixture of sizes. And I'm almost finished with this one, which this one is going to be, let's see, it's 18 inches by 18 by 19 and a half. That's almost square. But I thought this might sit in front of my shower door. I love the colors that I'm using in this. It's just, I didn't really plan them, but it's just some of the wool that I started cutting up. And and like I say, I'm using wool. This one's wool, but when I start another one, I'm going to start it with flannel. I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, what I did around here, around the edge, I crocheted with Lion Brand wool yarn, and I just crocheted the edge. I just flipped it over, just turned it over, and then crocheted the whole edge. And so the edge is done before the binding, or whatever you call it, is done actually before I even have the whole thing finished. But all I have left is this little bit here to go still. And it's really fun. And it's so simple when you're using this here kind of a hook. Now, this is called Proggy, a Proddy or Proggy. And actually there's a few different names that they call this type of rag rug. Is the Proddy style, Proddy, or Proggy, Proggy. And then, but there is more things too that they call this. But it's so simple to do because, well, I use this tool, which is, I guess you just call it a Proggy tool, rug hooking tool. I don't know. I'm not much help, am I? But I try not to go in like under one string. I try to go in under like a crossed over string. And you push that whole thing in there, and then you push down this, and it opens up this clamp. And then you put your piece in there and you pull it through. That's it. That's all you do. And I've seen where people make these. One lady made a rug like this, or she used it for just a pretty wall hanging, and it was all made out of ribbon. So you can use like anything. But so I just cut a bunch of pieces, and like oops, I didn't get that in far enough. Now what are you wanting to do? Hook? Okay. Push the whole thing through before you open the little dragon mouth. And another thing I don't do, I learned by doing, you can see the back of this, how I don't have it in any kind of the the it's not in rows or anything. It's just like haphazard all over. When I first started doing it, I had it in rows. I'd do a whole row and then I'd miss a row and then I'd do another row and miss a row. That was causing the whole thing to want to roll. And so I pulled them all out and then started over again, just putting them in haphazardly. And the thing is, too, is some of my pieces are... Where's my scissors? Get that string off of there. Some of my pieces of wool are thicker than others. They're not of all the same. Some of them are thicker. And so I kind of just go in wherever. And then, because if it's a thinner wool, then I would put more together, closer to each other. But if it's a thicker piece, then I will leave more space. And so, like here, I'm just going. I'm just pick up a piece and pull it through. Let's see, these are all pretty much the same thickness, the same weight. But some of my pieces I don't have them exactly the same size. Like, see, this one here is, well, they're about the same length, but this one's the white one's a little bit wider. And so, and so they fit into the holes a little bit differently. And, but I'll continue, and so that's why, then when I'm putting them, I just kind of shove it over and then find another 2 holes. And using this tool instead of the regular Prati method is just so nice. It's an easier, see, this one's kind of an odd shape, but that's okay, It's okay for it to be an odd shape. It doesn't show in the end that it's an odd shape. And so, and sometimes then when I get it pretty much in here and then I go like this and I think, well, this looks a little thin here. Maybe I'll stick another piece in there and I can stick another piece in there, later. Which I have done. Because, see, you have, well, come on through there. There, I just poked that in there later. But see, I had some of these really light pieces, and I thought, I don't want them all scruffed in one place, so I just went around here, and here, and here, and put the light pieces. I had a couple of these little purpley looking ones, so I just kind of just stuck them in here and there. After, just after. Just found a place to put them. And so you don't have to work it in rows. You can just work it however you want to work it. You just work it however you want to work it. And so, but I find this to be so, it's relaxing, it's soothing, it's beautiful, and it just feels good. It just feels good. If you just sit here and rub it, it feels good. And like I say, I want to start doing one that's with flannel, because I have a lot of flannel, and flannel is so soft, and I'm going to enjoy that, I know. Okay, so anyhow, I'll finish up this corner, which I'll do that probably in a bit, but I want to show you here. This is another one I'm working on. This one I'm working on. This one is on a piece of sort of like a burlap fabric that I have. And this one is, let me see, where did I put? See, I don't finish one thing before I start another. Oh, where did I put? Oh, gosh. That one is all made with socks. Hang on a second. Just hold my place. Don't let him take my chair while I get up here and get stuff I can never find. Where in the world did I put them? Where did I'm looking for something I lost. Hang on a second. And I just had them here. And my socks. I just had them here. Okay, you can use socks, and you can use. Look how I hung this. I hung this Cantha quilt up here just so I could pin stuff to it. But see, this one here is all. Where did I put them darn socks? I had them darn socks. I keep piling stuff up. I'll pile stuff up. This is my wool. And then this is another one I'm working on, but I put this one off to the side, and it's another one. But this one here I'm using mostly real thick wool on this one, but then I have some other things too, like this red is some different kind of fabric I just found in my stash, and I started putting that on there. And good grief, Elizabeth, where'd you put them socks? You just had them here. They were just right here in front of your face. Now, holy schmuck. Maybe they're under here. Maybe. Did I put them right there? No. Well, now I'm going to have a big. Okay, oh, here they are right here. Elizabeth Marie, I'm telling you, there they are right there. But let me tell you here, I'm going to just show you something real quick. I had bought all these socks from Temu, and you can get like 30 pair of socks for some cheap price. And so I bought all these socks to make dolls with. And so, but the thing is, now you can take these socks now. Take these socks, and then you take them and cut them. I cut the socks. Well, I cut the top band off. And there I have a ponytail holder. A whole bunch of them suckers right here. Somewhere. Oh, look, I put them all in here. I know where those are. I put them in there because those are ponytail holders. I can use them maybe for something else too. But then I just take this sock now and I start cutting it in strips. I got a sharper pair of scissors somewhere. But as you see, I don't know where they are. Well, I do know. Well, no, I don't know where they are. And so I just cut that sock into strips. All the way down. And even on the toe here, I'm just going to cut off just a bit of that toe. So then that's all the waist. And then I take this sock and I cut it. And then I pull it. I cut it and then I stretch it. See, I cut that piece. I just cut it then, and then stretch it. Because see, once you done cut it first, then it's just in a loop. And then when you stretch it, look what happens. It curls up. And so I cut these, each one. So one sock makes a lot of pieces. Cut it and stretch it. See there? Get that stretched. As soon as I about got this whole sock done. Now this is going to be another little, like a bath mat or something. So then I got all these strips from that sock. There we go. And then I'm just going to cut all of them in half. And there I have that whole thing of strips of pieces. And so then I'm just going to see if I can just do this over here. Papa, hi.
Hi, darling.
Did you need something, darling?
No, I just come to make sure you was okay.
Okay, yep, I'm okay. All right.
Have fun.
I'm having fun.
I'm gonna walk to the road and back.
Okay, you walk the road back. Okay. All right, Pluto. Ow! Ow! Don't touch my leg, Pluto. Oh gosh, can't be touching on my leg. I want to get back here. And I got a dog and I got a husband. Okay. Now I'm gonna just show you. See if I can do this
You got 2 dogs.
from here. Pluto. Okay, just a minute. I know this is a big butt. Okay. I just got this pinned on here with straight pins. Maybe I'll take it off. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and take that off of here. My straight pins up here. This is, because if I do this way and just hang it, then it's like, I got a dog here. Okay, excuse me, Pluto. Sorry if I'm in your way. Okay, I'm gonna just show you on this one. See how well planned out I do my videos? I don't plan a thing. I don't plan. I do plan to go sit in my chair in a minute and get these legs up. I'm telling you, my legs is just driving me nuts. They're just one solid massive blisters because of the water. Okay, now, here I stuck in a different piece that wasn't a sock. But do you see this, how different that looks? Because these are all socks on this one. So, but with the burlap, you can use anything that you can get this, that the weave is big enough to get this through. And so, and then I go on through there, but I go under a few threads, so whatever you have. And then this stretches, makes a hole. See how that makes a hole in there? Or makes 2 holes? And so it stretches it open. And then once you get it stretched open, then you open that clip and put your piece in. But see, they're all in there tight. It looks like it would be loose, but once you get in another, you keep piling them together. You see, normally now I would have a whole bunch of different colors in here. But again, here now I'm just going under just a few threads, and then just keep popping them out then. And oh Lord. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. And so this is kind of what I've been doing for the last, since you've seen me before. It's just plucking in on these rugs. And so I'll just get going over here on this side, because I don't want to put all them gray ones in one spot. But see, I can't hardly do stuff and talk at the same time. I got a one-track mind. But see how I'll just get them all put in until this whole thing is covered. But I pin it up there and hang it up on the board and then I keep looking at it, and then I say, well, maybe I'll work on that. And so then what do I have hanging? Oh, I still have my hooking rug thing there. I'm going to crochet around the edge like I did on this one over here. I'm going to crochet around the edge of that And yeah, that'll be pretty. And that's just a wall hanging. I still have to trim those yellow flowers down some, so they'll still be 3D, but not quite as fluffy as what they are. And so, okay, and then let's see, what else have I been working on? And you can see on the back of this how I've just got them in there. Looks like I started in kind of rows over here, but then here I just started going haphazard all over the place. And that's how you do, just haphazardly all over the place. Okay, so we'll put you right there. And I make mountains. Okay, let me see. I'm going to reach over here and get this. I'm sorry you have to look at how fat I am. I don't know how come I haven't lost a little bit of weight. I swear I'm hardly eating because I don't want any salt. But anyway. Okay, I'm going to take this open. I'm going to take this off of this. This is punch. No, not punch needle. This is rug hooking. Hi, Papa. You didn't go for your walk?
Oh, I just come to tell you if you come looking for me, I'll be sitting on the front porch.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, this is my it's called a Morgan. These Morgan hoops are the best in the West because they have like a channel like a channel inside the I mean this is two hoops. There's a 7-inch hoop and a 10-inch hoop here, but they got like a channel, and then the little thing that goes into that channel. And so then when you put, there might be another brand that does this same way too, I don't know, but this one, I bought this one so I can get under it, because when you're doing this hooking you have to be under it, and so that's why I got that one. But now this here, I just wanted to play. So I just wanted to play and practice with my loops, with my strips of yarn, of wool. And so, see, the back of this one looks like a mess. But people that really do this right, the back of theirs looks just as good as this was the front. But now these are just, most of them are about a 7mm width by however long I have got it cut. But I just drew this little lady on here. Kind of just drew her. And then started hooking her. And so, and that, like these, hi Pluto, you beautiful dog, you. Let me see, do I have some strips in here? Yeah, see these, this is my, well, that's a big piece. These are my strips in this bag. Well, there's some yarn strips in there too, because, oh, that's supposed to be over there. And, but see, they're just long strips of wool. And that's what I use in here, because you have to get and then you have to get underneath it, and then with the hook, then you pull them up. And so, but I've been working on that one too, so I just go back and forth and I work. And so, and I got my little line there. That's how big it will be. And she's not perfect. She's not perfect. But for me, she's perfect. But I keep practicing, because when you're learning a new thing, which I am learning a new thing in all of this wool stuff that I'm doing, I watch many videos to see how other people work their things, and then I learn a little bit from each video I watch, I learn something a little bit new. And because now this is wool strips on this, but you can always do this hooking with yarn, with just yarn. So I guess the original way is to do it with wool strips like this, but you can use yarn, you can use anything to do this hooking with. And that's one thing really good about this kind of thing, is that you can use just whatever you have. I've been working a lot with wool lately because it's just a new thing that I've been doing for the last 6 months or so. And I'm learning. And even doctors, they go to all kind of college, and some of them, so they're 8 or 12 years, and then they're still practice. They just practice for the rest of their life. That's what they do. They practice, your doctor. So, and they'll get it right one day. They'll get it right with it, as long as they keep practicing. So, but oh my God, I don't go off shopping. I'm not a shopper. I shop on the computer, Amazon shopping, that kind of stuff. That's what I do. Well, and Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, I shop on there, or I look. I don't do a lot of shopping on there, but I look. And there was a lady that had a advertisement that she sells hand-dyed wool, and I thought, that is so cool. And she said that she sells her wool at this arts and crafts antique mall. It turns out that mall, that antique and craft and thing mall, is about a mile from my house. Man, I just looked at that picture she posted and I was drooling. So I had my son took me over there on Saturday. 'Cause I don't go nowhere, but I was ready to go to that place. I don't even like to go to places, but I was ready. And when I got in there, what that whole store is like, different vendors can go in there and rent a spot. So it's people that have antiques they want to sell, or people that they want their arts and crafts and sell, or arts and craft supplies they want to sell. Well, there's 2 different vendors in there that sell wool. Oh my God. I thought I had died and went right to heaven in the front row when I saw all that wool that she had. And she had it fixed up so pretty, little packets that's tied with little, because each vendor then take care of their little spot. It might be only a 3x3 spot, or it might be a 10-foot by 10-foot spot, and they take care of their own little place. And she has that fixed up so nice, and I just wanted the whole thing, but I couldn't afford it. But I did spend some money there and got me some wool, and then they told me while I was there, because I just chatter with the people that runs the place. It's huge. It's a huge place, and on the 18th of January, they're going to have some kind of a wine and cheese. All the vendors are going to be there in their spots. And the lady at the desk said they're going to have specials they're running on that day. And then you can see the vendors and stuff. And so I want to meet these vendors that do the wool. And because I just want to touch them or something. Well, I won't touch them. But because it's just so nice. It's just so nice. And their prices there are better than the prices that I've seen on Etsy, because I've been watching on Etsy for different kinds of wool. But I'm so happy that this place is so close to me, because I don't like to go nowhere. I don't like to even get in a car and go nowhere. So the only time I get in a car and go anywhere, it's when I have to go to the doctor. Don't like going to the doctor either. But I do want again to go to this place. It's just beautiful just to see all. Well, I love antiques for one thing, but I'm not able to walk around enough. I mean, I took my walker, and so I was able to walk some, but I was basically able to go back to the where the one gentleman told me where the wool was, because I said I'm looking for wool, and so he showed me the two places where the wool was, and that's where I pretty much stayed, in just touching and feeling and caressing the wool. And oh, it just was beautiful. So I want to go back there too, again. So I told the lady, I says I'll probably be back about once a month, and every month I can put a little bit toward just my wool, and so that will be, I'll get plenty of wool, because I love working with the wool. So many things that I do with my wool now, and I just love it, love it, love it. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Well, because this is basically what I've been doing. But see, maybe I could have worked with different colors on her, maybe, but I think she'll be fine. And once I get her done and get a frame put around, because I'll probably do the crocheting thing type of frame on her too. Just, fold over a little bit like that, and then crochet the edge on there. That's probably what I'll do there. Now, maybe she would have been better if I did a lighter color on the outside, like a brown, I like a blues or something. I don't know, but I'm practicing. That's what I'm doing. And I'm enjoying this stuff so much. And the thing is, I can take a lot of this over to because I spend a lot of time in my recliner chair because I gotta have these dumb legs elevated. And I want to just sit right here in my spot. But after a while, I got so much trouble with my legs that I can sit here and then I start feeling the water dripping down my legs, because the blisters, they pop, and then the water just drips. So I've got to take them dumb water pails, and then I have to sit with them elevated. But it does help, so I know it helps. But the pain, oh good grief. Okay, and I didn't get on here because I wanted to complain, because I don't want to complain. But there's a lot of things I can do in my chair, but once I get reclined in the chair and my legs up, because they want my legs to be higher than my heart, I'll fall asleep. I'll just fall asleep, which I don't mind sleeping. I like sleeping. But then every bit I sleep, that takes away from my time that I can hook. I want to be a hooker. Yeah, hooker. Okay, that's about all now. Seems like I should have more to say, because I haven't talked to you in so long. But oh, you know what too? Oh no, Elizabeth Marie. Okay, I'm such a I cleared off my desk. It doesn't really look cleared off, I guess, but I did clear it off. Oh, lately I've been looking in this here book. This here book, as you can see, it's just about Warren Slam Up. This here book was sent to me when I first started my YouTube channel, which I didn't realize I've had this 11 years I've been doing this. So I was just young, teeny bopper when I started doing this. But once I spilt coffee on it, which that just gives it the old grunge look. But this here book was sent to me. You Are Stronger Than You Know. Words of hope and encouragement for someone living with a chronic illness. And there are words in here that, I mean, no matter how many times you read it, you don't read the words off. So you want to I had a stamp. I have a stamp somewhere that has my name on it. But anyway, there is so much in this book. This is beautiful, the book. But anyhow, I'm going to just open to see what I can find. Something that I think will pop out at us. Just do your best. Just do your best. This one says just do your best. But when we talk about chronic illnesses, it doesn't mean that you have to have a chronic... Well, it can go from anything from mental health to anything that's chronic. I mean, if you got just anything that drives you nuts, I don't know, just any kind of chronic illness. Sometimes old age, I think, is a chronic illness. Doggone it. Okay. Just do your best. It's not always easy to know which path to follow, which decision to make, or what to do. Life is a series of new horizons, new hopes, new days, and changes that come to you. And we all need some help with these things from time to time. Be positive. Be positive, for your attitude will affect the outcome of many things. Ask for help when you need it. Seek the wisdom the world holds and hold on to it. Make some progress every single day. Begin, believe, and become. Give yourself all the credit you're due. Don't shortchange your qualities, your abilities, or any of the things that are so unique about you. Remember how precious life can be. Imagine, invest the time it takes to reach out for your dreams. It will bring you happiness that no money on earth can buy. Don't be afraid to go through life at your own pace. What's the best thing to do? That's simple. Do your best. And everything else will fall into place. And that was written by Colin McCarty. Just do your best. That's all. And when, I have seen that, when I do watch these videos of other crafters that are doing the things that I want to learn to do, I watch them, and some of them, that's all they do forever is just that one craft. And they got it so down pat and perfect. And I think, oh gosh, I wish I could do it that good. Or I'll never be able to do it that good. But just do your best. You don't have to be like the perfect people that do their channels perfect, that always have a little script out that they want to read from, and they got their little notes and they got everything in order. I don't do that. I don't do that. And if it were that that's how I based my channel on, I wouldn't have a channel. I wouldn't even have a channel. I wouldn't get on here because I don't have enough. I was going to say I don't have enough faith in myself, but I do have faith in myself. And that's just, I just do my best. That's what I do. And that's what you need to do. Everybody needs to do. Just do your best. And I watched this one lady. Oh my word. I don't know her name now. I can't think of her name. But this is a lady that does crocheting. And she does such tedious things with her crocheting. She makes beautiful things. This lady has got some kind of a chronic illness that makes her lose her fingers. I think on one hand now she's got a thumb. All the fingers are gone. But she uses that thumb. And I think the other hand, maybe she's got 3 fingers. Maybe she's just 2. I don't know. I haven't watched her lately. I know she's just went through some more hospitalizations with her problems. She still takes what few fingers she has, and she crochets just like nobody's business. She's doing her best. And so And that's basically what she does, is crochets. And she does like little animals and stuff. I can't do them. But I watch other people like that, and oh my gosh, I get so much inspiration from people that work through their chronic disabilities. They work through them even though they have them. And they're all kind of like me. A lot of them are kind of like me, is that I use you all for my therapists. You just don't know that. You guys are being used. You guys are my therapy. In fact, before I started this video just now, before I turned on the camera, I thought, do I really want to do this? Because I don't really feel like talking. And my legs just hurt. But I'm going to go, I've taken my water pill. I'm going to go in my chair and hopefully get rid of some of this water. But anyway, okay, I got more plans for the new year. I have more plans. I'm going to continue to work on what I'm working on, but I want to get more into my weaving because I like to weave as well. And I got a lot of things that I want to work with weaving, because I've been watching some more weaving videos that show people weave and what they weave with. And what they weave with, again, is just anything. Whatever you have, you can weave it. Whatever kind of threads or fabric strips or whatever, you can weave it. So that, for my new year, I'm going to want to be doing, I'm going to continue with my wool work and then weaving, loom weaving, like a peg loom. I got a couple different peg looms that I can weave with, and then just weaving on like a regular, like a little weaving loom. I'm going to work some of those things too. So, well, I'm going to let you go now, and I've missed you all. I'm sorry that I've been just being old. I've just been being old. And old isn't a bad thing. Don't think old's a bad thing. And that's another kind of videos I've been watching. There's a lot of videos out there of old people telling you how to be old and what you're allowed to do or what you don't have to do anymore. And like one lady, she goes, throw away all your shoes and just have slippers. That is a real good idea. But anyhow, there's a lot of real good advice for aging out there. But you can find anything. You can find just anything on YouTube. Okay, and I'm going to let you go now. I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble. And please keep coming back to my videos. I know that I don't have a lot to offer, not like some of these other YouTubers. I don't have a lot to offer. All I have to offer you is me. All I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansions waiting on the hill with crystal chandeliers. And they're okay, but anyway, gosh, who sang that song? Be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. All I have to offer you is me. That's a good song. Okay, and so now, do your best. That's all you have to do, is just do your best. And come back and see me. And I love to see your comments below. Even if you don't have a comment, just put a heart or something. I love the comments. And yeah, I didn't, for us next month, weather report. My son told me he looks on the weather forecast coming. Next week, we can expect snow. Central Florida. There's an 8% chance that we will get snow. Oh, man, that will be great. Okay, anyway, that's it. And now, Keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. Well, if you keep your chin up, then you don't have to. Usually you only have one chin if you keep your chin up. And for me, though, yeah, no. And by all means, stay another day. God bless and keep you, and I'll see you on the next video. I may just see you forever because, oh, here's my mouse. It's right here. Okay, God bless. Thank you for watching. Oh no, what is this where I can't get to my stop button? There's my stop button. God bless.